everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. I have Lily with me today after many requests to see her again. She's in a lovely mood because she's holding one of my makeup pieces. So today we are going to be making the Stormy Seas soap. Now, Brambleberry has a tutorial for the Coastal Rain soap. And some of the techniques that they shared in that tutorial, I used in this soap today. Now I'm using the Midnight Water scent from Brambleberry instead of Coastal Rain, because I like it a little bit better. And instead of using the Jaguar Blue, which I hope I'm saying that right, powder to color the bottom, sort of black sand, I ended up using a different colorant because Brambleberry was out. So essentially, I used their Coastal Rain soap as the inspiration for this one, but I changed it up quite a bit. This soap is also really similar, especially on top, to one that I have made in the past. So if you'd like to go watch that, I will leave a little card up in the upper right hand corner of this video, and you can click on that so you can go see like the original version. But it was a big hit. You guys really wanted to see another sort of ocean themed soap. Thought I would indulge ya. Let's get soap making. The first thing we are going to do is pour our lye water solution into our oils and then blend it up using our emulsion blender on high until it has reached a super light trace or just emulsification. The first thing we're going to do is pour off the black sandy layer. Into the black sandy layer, we're going to add some Icelandic black sand. These are from the new Brambleberry Seascape collection. I'm gonna blend them up with the stick blender. And then for the color, we're gonna add some Nocturnal Mica from Nurture Soap. This is gonna make it a nice dark gray black. What is with all the bubbles in this particular batch of soap? It's exactly the same as all the others, but it's being so like bubbly. It's acting like it's already made soap, like it's a liquid soap already or something. It's time to add the fragrance oil in. So today we're gonna be using Midnight Waters. This is from Brambleberry, also from their new Seascape collection. Okay, so here is my large slab mold. It's already been prepped. So I'm gonna pour this black sand into here. It accelerated a bit, which is perfectly fine because this is going to be a textured layer anyway. But if you want to do swirls, I recommend that you incorporate it by hand. So I'm just going to smush this down into the corners, but it doesn't have to be even. So what they said to do in the Brambleberry tutorial was, I think, to take a spoon and make like divots in the soap like this, I think. So I'm gonna do that as best I can without making like a huge mess and making it look really ugly. Well, that'll do, pig, that'll do. This should harden up in absolutely no time flat, but in the meantime, we're gonna scoot it to the side and start blending up our watercolors. Whee! Let's pour off our accent colors first. Now for the base blue color, we're going to use Blue Tide. This is from Mad Micas. For the first accent color, I'm going to use Midnight Blue from Nurture Soap. Then I'm adding some titanium dioxide mixed with water, and let's blend. Fragrance oil is in, so I'm going to blend by hand. Blending in your fragrance oil by hand is not the most time efficient thing to do, but it certainly does help with the acceleration of your soap, and it's a very satisfying job. I've mixed in the blue, so I'm gonna pour all around the soap. No rhyme or reason. I am scraping out this bucket as much as I can, even though I'm gonna leave quite a bit of the white colorant. All right, we're gonna pour the white in now, all around, and then I'm not gonna scrape it, I'm gonna leave this for the top. That stuff is already hard as a rock, so I'm gonna pour straight on top. Gonna come over here a little bit. No need to use a spatula. It just doesn't need it. Oh wow, the colors, they're so pigmented. Honestly, it looks so cool, and it sort of looks like Colgate toothpaste. I'm not gonna lie. As you go down to the bottom, there's not as much color, and that's exactly what I wanted. So let's scrapey our big container here, get all that extra soap around the edges into this mold. I'm just gonna gently bounce the top now, get everything sort of evenly dispersed on top. So once the initial setup, I still have plenty of time to work with the top here. All right, so now I'm putting that extra bit of white on top, sprinkling it down what will be the 4 loaves of soap. We're gonna do a really cool little like whip on the top to make it look like an ocean wave. I did this before on, oh, let's see, I think we called it Ride the Barrel. I think that's what we called it. Same sort of concept, making it just kind of whip up on the side, and then we made it look like it was crashing down. Now to make the wave, I'm taking my 1/2 tablespoon measure, and I'm just scooping it in and pulling it over on the side. Actually, let's pull on this side first. I remember I did that. So you pull on the one side that doesn't have the wave, to kind of pull the wave into the middle here. Okay, and now you try to kind of whip it over. This takes a little bit of practice. I might actually even have a tablespoon measure that's a little too big. I've opted for a smaller one to try to get that turny effect a little more. And it's hard when your soap is like a certain texture to get it to flop and then not fall. I'm gonna pull a little on top again to kind of make it fall over to the side. Doing the same thing over here, trying to pull up a little bit. And then I'll push down on the top to make it bend. And this is why I put the white on top, to make it look, again, like it's crashing. Okay, so then I'm gonna pull over the top. And then down this middle bit that hasn't been touched, I'm just gonna kind of texture it just to make sure that there's not like a straight line down there. Okay, so let us add some of the colored salt. So I've colored this with the Mad Mica's mica. I'm gonna put it in a straight line on the inside of the wave. And I'm putting enough that I'm just shaking it straight out of my soap. And I'm putting enough so that I'm putting enough so that I can just shake it straight out of my little cup here. And then for the next part, I'm gonna put in some more salt that has Super Sparkles mica or Sparkle Plenty if you're using Mad Micas. Both of those are like exactly the same. I'm gonna put it right down the side here. I'm also gonna put just a little, like just a touch of them on the opposite side, just so that everything has a touch of sparkle to it. Now I'm going to spritz the top with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. You see, it really makes the Super Sparkles mica sparkle on top. And that's it. We're done. So this is what the soap looks like up close. Now you can probably see from this angle the little waves kind of pulling over on the side. Here's an even better example of the waves, and then they're kind of crashing down. And that's where the blue and the Super Sparkles mica and stuff is. Man, there's a lot happening on this, and it smells delightful. So I'm gonna be back in 18 to 24 hours to split the slab into loaves, and then cut the loaves into bars. After this quick commercial break. It is now time to cut the Stormy Seas soap. Ooh, look at the design amongst it. So the fragrance oil, because it thickens, it also makes the soap really, really hot. And I've noticed that sometimes when that happens, you end up getting a little bit more glycerin rivers, but that's fine because this is an ocean soap and it's actually gonna make it look super cool. And I'm gonna level with you people. The loaf I am cutting right now is not the one I made on camera. I accidentally cut up all the bars of the one I made on camera, so I am cutting one of the ones that we made off camera. So let's pull out a middle piece and look upon it, shall we? Yes! Y'all see those little teeny tiny baby glycerin rivers in there? Oh wait, you can't see it very good on this bar. Hold on, let me fetch us the new one. Yes, here's one with a lot of white on it. Okay, See the cracky bits among the white? Those are glycerin rivers. These rarely, and I mean rarely as in 1 or 2 times a year, I get this in my soap because of the fragrance oil, and this is the perfect one to get them on. And you can see here, here's the wave crashing down right here on top. Man, I love this bar. The smell is absolutely fabulous. It's very mysterious, very deep, and likewise rather refreshing. Oh, that wave though. Because it's an ocean soap, I have a ocean themed question of the day. Which one terrifies you more? Deep sea diving or skydiving? Honestly, for me, probably deep sea diving. I'm totally freaked by all the creepy creatures down there. Will I watch a 3D IMAX of it? Absolutely. Would I do it myself? Absolutely not. To vote in the question of the day, you can click the I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and I very much look forward to seeing what you guys are scared of. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment down below. The sparkly sea salt on top, I think, really completes it. It's a circle of life. A wimboa, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Whoa, away, a boo-boo, a boo-boo. These soaps will be available to purchase along with all the other soaps made in the month of August on the first Monday of September. Be sure you're there at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time exactly. Don't forget to do something nice for yourself today, whether that's, I don't know, going down to the seaside for a dip, or just getting a frozen treat from a vendor at the seaside. Do something that makes you happy, and I will see you all soon. So until next time, bye for now. Meow!